Well, Ian, the new season is just a couple of days away. My first question would be, how do you feel it's going?
I think we're doing okay. There's always room for improvement. We all strive for perfection. I don't think perfection is something you can achieve, but hopefully we can keep progressing. I think we are progressing. We are going to be better as the season goes on, definitely. But I also feel we're good enough right now to be getting results and winning football matches.
The lads trained today, of course. How has it been this week up at Lostock, and how are the group mentally going into the new season?
I must say the lads have trained outstandingly well, especially Monday, Tuesday, when we give them some hard work, some tough work, but the intensity and the quality was there. Obviously we were slightly disappointed with the result Friday. However, watching it back, I think we probably should have been in front at half time, and then conceded 2 poor goals from a goal kick and a set piece. Other than that, I didn't think there was a lot in the game. So we'll take credit and quality, and we'll improve from that, I should say. But this week I've seen a vast improvement. It's almost like they've switched on mentally more than anything else, because it's been a long time since anybody's played competitive football. 6 months nearly, and hopefully we're ready for this Saturday and getting the right result.
You said after the Crewe game that it would take time for the group to gel together and sort of completely adapt to how you want them to play this season. They've had sort of six or so weeks working with you.
Yeah.
Where are they at now, and how are they looking?
Yeah, they're a work in progress. Just because I said that on Friday doesn't mean to say that I don't expect to win games now, and I don't think we're good enough to win games now. I certainly do. I think we can win games now. What I meant by that is when you've recruited 16 new players, you've got a whole new way of doing things. I think we're going to progress and get better as the season goes on. But certainly I think we're good enough right now to be getting the right result and winning football matches. As I said before, we expect to win every time we step on that football pitch. If you don't, there's no point turning up. It'll be the same this Saturday. It's a good test for us, but a good test for them as well. It'll be a good game of football, and hopefully we'll come out on the right end of it.
Yeah, Bradford this weekend in the first round of the Carabao Cup. What sort of a challenge are you expecting from them?
It'll be a good game. I think they'll fancy their chances in League 2 this season. They're a big club in their own right. It's a good test because it'll be a good benchmark as to where we're at. As I said, this is the real stuff now, the real thing, the real McCoy. We've been waiting a long time for this, and hopefully the lads will go out there, focus on the process, not get overawed by the fact that it's the first competitive game for a long time, but focus on what we're trying to do as a team, how we're trying to play, what we're trying to implement, and if we do that, I'm more than confident we'll get the right result.
It is, of course, your first competitive match as head coach of this football club, hopefully the start of a successful era. How excited are you for it?
Very excited. It's a fantastic club, fantastic opportunity, and the fact that we've sold over 7,000 season tickets in a pandemic, not knowing when the fans can come back, says to me that they're buying into what we're trying to do. As I said, we've got a lot of work to go to earn their trust and their belief, but we're putting in the hard yards to make sure we do that.
The competition itself, the Carabao Cup, what's your take on its importance? Because I suppose it'd be nice for us to be firing on all fronts, wouldn't it?
Of course, every game has importance, whether it's a friendly, a cup match, a league match, even an in-house training game. You have to try and win every time you step on the football pitch. You have to have that mindset and that attitude. And if we don't win, we learn, and that's important. We've learned the last couple of games what we need to improve on, and I've seen vast improvement in training this week. Hopefully we can take that into Saturday.
One player I think it's fair to say everyone will have their eyes on, particularly in Saturday's fixture, is Owen Doyle. I imagine he's eager to impress against his former club on Saturday.
Listen, Owen just loves playing football and he loves scoring goals. It doesn't matter who it's against, whether it's between ourselves in training or whether it's on a Saturday against any opposition in the country, Bradford or not, he wants to go out there and score. I have firm belief in Doyle, in Nathan, but I think we carry a goal threat throughout the team. And hopefully we go out there Saturday, score some goals, enjoy ourselves and get the right result. Andrew
Tutt, the newest recruit, midfielder who was training with the group earlier in the summer. You must be pleased to have brought him into the building.
Yeah, Tutty is a player that we had early on in pre-season. He did very well. Obviously there's been some negotiating going on behind the scenes. He had offers from higher up, I believe, and he's chose to come here, which speaks volumes for A, the way we're doing things on the training pitch. He must like that and buy into that. But B, this football club speaks for itself. The fan base, the stadium, the training facilities, it's a magnificent football club. And he's come here for the right reasons, which is important.
On the recruitment side of things then, how's the hunt for new players going? Is the attack an area of the pitch that you want to strengthen?
Yeah, I think we light up front. Obviously we've got Doyle and Nathan. Both are fantastic players in their own right, but they need some support, they need some help, they need some people to push them. We are doing our best with highlighting those. As I said, we're not going to be held to ransom by anybody. We'll get players at what we feel is the right price, and if they want to come for that, that's great. If they don't, we'll move on to somebody else.
Looking at potential selection then for the weekend, aside of course from Dennis Politic, who's a long-term absence, are there any other players who might miss out on Saturday's game?
Yeah, I think mostly we're okay. We've got one or two niggles which you carry through pre-season. It's nature of the beast. When you're working so hard and you've had so much time at home with lockdown, etc., you are going to pick up one or two niggles. We have one or two, but the majority are fit and firing and ready to go.